Good morning. Welcome to CRN. I almost forgot where I was at for a second. Welcome to CRN. We're going to go ahead and get started. And, we've got some, again, we've got some folks that are back with us, been out for a couple of weeks or longer, and so we're glad to have y'all back. Hopefully we'll have some more come in as we get started. This is wonderful Fort Smith February weather. Tomorrow and the next day will be wonderful Fort Smith February weather. Now come March, we'll probably have another ice storm before we get into spring. But that's
wonderful.
That's wonderful Fort Smith weather. So, you know, that's all I remember is this kind of weather. So you never know how to dress. Anyway, well, let's go ahead and get started this morning. I know we got a lot of stuff to talk about and a lot of things people are going to want to visit and ask. So let's go ahead and get started. Who would like to start off this morning? Well, come on up. Hold on, Joanne. No, come on up. No, come on up, Brenda.
You're fine.
You raise your hand first, so come on up.
Please make I get this frog on. Aloha. I'm Brenda Payne. I'm the Director of Sales at Parrot Island Water Park, where we sell fun and lots of water. Well, we are gearing up for our new season, and we have a lot of fun stuff coming up for you guys. Right now, we are promoting our fundraising event. So if you guys know a nonprofit that wants to raise money real easy and fun, just add water to your fundraiser, and we'll give you 10% back. At the end of the day of the proceeds that you brought in from anyone brought in their invitation. But it's a really easy fundraiser and fun way to raise money. We are also promoting our group outings, 20 people or more, come out to the park with our group rates. And another twist with that is, if you know a company that, you know, really want to come, we want to bring out our employees, but it's impossible to come out on the same day, then buy day passes at the group rate of 20 or more, and we have a different scale for the more you buy, the less they are. So that's another option for you, and a lot of groups are finding that to be the better way to go. But again, I'm Brenda Payne, Parrot Island Water Park. Come see us and have some fun this summer.
All right, glad to have you back. And it's almost time to get those. Well, after this, the ice storm before Easter. Then after the ice storm before Easter, then we can start getting swimsuits and all that kind of stuff. But we need to be planning for the other events for the summer. So, okay, all right, Joanne, you want to go? Come on next.
I'm Joanne with Pain Go Away Magnetic Jewelry. Jewelry for men, women, or pets. Works on all of them. There are a few people it won't work on, but of course there's a few people medicine doesn't work on. So I think it's probably the chemical makeup or something, I don't really know. But on most people it does work. And I talked to a lady yesterday that I sold a bracelet to quite a while ago. And after I sold it to her, she said, well, she couldn't tell it was helping. But now between now and when she bought it, she has took it off and left it off 3 or 4 days and forgot where she put it. But she hunted it up because then she needed it. Then she knew it was helping her. So I don't have any shows lined up until March. I've got one at K. Rogers Park on the 19th of March. But if anybody needs any jewelry, just give me a call and or message me on Facebook, Joanne Dunaway, and I can have it ready for you pretty quick. Joanne with Pain Go Away.
And like a lot of things, we never know how good or how bad we have it until we experience something different. So if we learn to live with a lot of things. We settle for a lot of stuff. All right. Well, who wants to go next? Okay, come on.
Coming out of that chair.
You're not jumping up like you used to.
Good morning. I'm Kathy McDaniel with Tastefully Simple, and it is springtime almost, although it seems like spring, but it's really still winter. And we have lots of meal plans to help you get through dinner. And I know everybody works hard all day, and then who wants to go home and cook? So that's why we have lots of crock pot meals. We have meals that are one pan meals that you can freeze ahead of time and stick them in the oven when you get home, and so you have lots of good dinners. And I've always been on Facebook, but I'm really trying to learn Facebook parties and to do all kinds of stuff with that. So, because it seems like that's where it's at. All the young millennials, they want to do and be on the go. So, I'm working on that. So, if you haven't liked my page, it's Tastefully Simple by Kathy, and I would love to have you all on there. And I'm trying to do more stuff with that, playing games, doing contests, different things like that. So, I'm Kathy McDaniel with Tastefully Simple.
And I'll throw a monkey wrench in there. Facebook's great, but if you're going to really reach the millennials and younger, you got to do the Twitter and the Snap and a bunch of other stuff as well. So there's a lot more than just Facebook, unfortunately. Just about the time we learn one, they've moved off and we got to go to something else. Yeah. Yeah.
And Instagram. Don't forget.
Yes, Instagram and Snap and all that. So, well, you're on the edge of your seat, so I think
I
it's
had
coming
to
up.
prep.
Okay. All right. Come on.
It's not that big, but it's good. I am Laura Bean with the Crawford County Adult Education Center. I'm excited to tell you guys that my name is officially changed, so my email is not laura.gornall anymore. It's laura.bean@bbsd.us. As last week I was mentioning our craft skills program that's going to get its start on March 7th. So we have one class again that's already on their way through. We have a few people that have already passed their OSHA certification, so we're really excited about that. And our next class is going to start on March 7th. So if you know an adult 18 years of age or older that's interested in learning a skilled trade and maybe either switching careers or getting a new job, it's a great opportunity. It's a free training that they could take advantage of. Of course, we're working on our GED, and last week I told you we had over 50 graduates. We set our graduation date, so we're excited to have time to honor our graduates on May 22nd. So it's going to be a Monday, and I believe we're going to hold it at the Van Buren Fine Arts Center. So it's going to be a great time. You guys are all welcome to join us if you've never been to an adult education graduation before. It's something that's a little different and very, very special. So we have a great time. We'll do a little reception afterward, and hopefully we have a lot of graduates come and walk. So it'll be everybody that's passed the test from the 2016-2017 school year. So since our last graduation ceremony forward. So we're very much looking forward to that. Another event that we have coming up is on March 2nd. We're trying to start classes in Cedarville. So we're going to do a cookies and coffee in Cedarville at the Cedarville Public Library. It's going to go from 1 to 3. It's open to the public. If you have anybody that lives in that area and that might be interested in taking some classes with us, whether it be GED, computer classes, or anything else that we offer, we'd love for them to come out and ask questions about what we'll be doing out there. And we'll probably hold the classes at the library, and it'll be free just like it is in Van Buren. So just another opportunity to connect with the community, take our classes out to another location, and hopefully get some more graduates. So if you guys have any questions, we're still doing financial aid. We have our college classes going, craft skills, we're staying busy. So if you know somebody that needs some educational help, please send them down to us. And we are the Bright Red Roof right behind Western Sizzlin in Van Buren. And I'm Laura with the Crawford County Adult Education Center. Almost tipped over.
That's so you got to be careful about that now.
I know, the balance is a little
Yep.
weird.
Yeah, it's a little different. All right. Well, I started to say something about all that, and it's gone. I'll think about it again here in a minute. Linda, come on up.
And good morning, I'm Linda with Cozy Quilts and Things. Staying busy with quilting, which is a good thing. Gearing up, getting my plans laid for my sale. I expect pure pandemonium to happen because it usually do, and I have my sales. So, you know, if you're needing fabrics at 30% off for one day only on March the 4th, which will be a Saturday, come out, visit with us. You get to visit with other quilters, see all kinds of craziness that goes on. But it's just fun. It's lots of fun because you would have to be there to see the ones that's visiting with each other, sharing ideas of how to do this or how to do that. So, looking forward to this. I will have lots of help, so hopefully we will get people out in a timely manner. That is the plan anyhow. So, but I am Linda with Cozy Quilts and Things, and come and see me.
And what I was thinking about on that was, you said the graduation date is May the 22nd.
Yes.
I will not be able to make this one because that's my anniversary. I don't think I'll be able to get out of that. But anyway,
Probably not.
probably not.
Hey, honey, you want to go to graduation?
Yeah. She wasn't wild about going the last time I asked her if she wanted to go with me to the graduation, and so I doubt that she'd want to do that at this point. Okay, and as far as on Linda's, every time you're talking about your get-togethers right now, we've got a good friend that she's been teaching Teresa how to knit, and she has been in past lifetimes was a yarn distributor and whatever, and so she knows where every knitting shop in the country is. She knew where the ones were in Washington where we were going to be going. So, but she knows where all of them are, and so she's always trying to get groups together. All right, well, I'm Ron with Cellcom, Cellular Computer and Gadget Repair. We're still doing all the repairs. However, starting this week, I will not be taking any more software repairs on computers, just simply because I don't like to do the software repairs, and I really don't have the time to sit there and babysit the computers as they're going through all the steps. Most of you know, and for those that haven't seen the Facebook post or anything, we lost Mark this week. Last Saturday morning at about 5:30, he passed away from cancer that was discovered on Tuesday. And so, yeah, it was real quick. And Mark's birthday was Wednesday. He turned 21. So it was totally unexpected. And so there's going to be some changes as far as that, just simply because I'm a one-man shop again for a while. As far as the other items, most of you know that I have made the plans and set the date for closing Cellcom already. That may change when I let my landlord know. We talked for quite a while, and he may be purchasing Cellcom and employing me to run it. So we'll see how that goes. It's in the preliminary, just see what interest there is and see if he wants to do that, and then we'll go from there. So I'm not gonna say a whole lot more about the closing until we know what we're gonna do with that. But until then, we can do all the repairs for you, phones, tablets, all that kind of stuff. The computer hardware repairs, the charge ports, the screens, all that, we can still do all of that. And we'll still be doing all of that, but just not the virus removals and that kind of stuff. We are having a clearance sale right now. I'm not changing that at this point. But so if you want, if you need batteries, if you need chargers, battery backups, that kind of thing, all of our stuff is on sale right now. So just come on in and see us, and get some good deals. So, but I'm Ron with Cellcom.
Do you have any iPhone 5S batteries?
Always. Yeah, always.
You know about how much they are?
They're $50
Oh.
installed. Yeah, it's installed. The 5S's aren't so bad, but the 6s and up are, no, the 5S's are. The 5s are not bad. The 5S's, 5C's and S's, the way they are secured into the phones, you will destroy the screen or whatever trying to get them out.
Yeah.
And so that's part of the price, and then the battery price. all our battery prices like that are installed. The prices are installed prices. Okay. Well, Mr. Adam is our 5-minute, and so you'll come up here, and Kathy, you'll be the 5-minute next week. Okay. Right. And so we'll get that part back on the schedule. All right. Well, come on up.
I am Adam L. Spain with the Eden Wellness Alliance. Health and wellness the way God intended. All natural, non-invasive approaches to your health, wealth, and relationships. And we'll get the housekeeping out of the way first with the events we have coming up. According to my schedule, we have couple splitsy time. I've decided to have it at my office area. So if anybody wants to come to that, they need to let me know by tomorrow. Because Thursday I will decide if we're having it or not based on our RSVPs. So if there's a Facebook event and things like that on our Facebook and on our webpage and stuff. So check with those if you want to come to that. Today there is an essential oil event at the Egg and I around from about 11 to 1. If anybody wanted to come to that, had questions, comments, or observations for the essential oils. And there's another class, Essential Oils and You, happening on Monday the 13th, I believe, which is right before Valentine's Day. So if you want something to do with your lady just before Valentine's Day comes, or with your man, depending.
Serve to say,
consider
the audience.
Considering this particular audience, I don't know about this audience, but this is mainly a ladies thing. But it's going to be Essential Oils and You, and you can go there and learn more about essential oils. And I believe that is it. It's going to be at 6 at 910 South Greenwood Avenue, Fort Smith. So that is that, and that's everything that we had with the events and everything. So I asked y'all last time, you were supposed to bring questions that you had about health or anything like that. So did anybody bring anything? Okay, so Laura did her homework. Imagine that, the teacher doing her homework.
I have an essential oil question.
Okay.
So I've been using oils because I have a cold, and I'm pregnant, so I can't really take any medicine. So it's been a long time getting out of my system, and it's finally, coming out, I think. But I have a bad taste in my mouth. Have you ever gotten that when you're sick and it's still draining a little bit? I've tried gargling with lemon oil. I have peppermint beadlets and On Guard beadlets, and it takes the taste away for a little bit, but is there something else I can use?
Okay, so that's a slightly complicated question.
I know. Sorry.
But okay, so
That's right. You got 2 minutes left now.
2 minutes. Her question was she had not been feeling well. She took stuff to get over it, but she couldn't take a lot because she's been pregnant, so took a while to get out. Now she's trying to figure out. She got a little bit of breath stuff going on. She's trying to figure that out. So you said you already did the lemon oil and stuff like that.
And it helped, but the taste returns.
Okay.
And it's killing me.
Okay, so this may be a couple things. Was it an antibiotic that you took? Okay, well, good. It can still be something that's popping up with your gut flora, because whatever you've got in your system, usually medications overtax it and kill stuff off. So adding in some kind of probiotics, whether you just want to eat some yogurt or you want to use the probiotics that you can get from places like the probiotics from doTERRA are really good. You can get either one, the kids version or the adults version. The adults version is just a capsule, but the kids version is like a little pixie stick type thing, and it tastes really good. So you could do either one.
Able to use while you're pregnant?
There shouldn't be any problems. Most essential oils are going to be safe while you're pregnant if you use them as directed, and if you're using doTERRA, then I usually say it's okay to take internally. I am not going to speak for the other companies because I don't know enough about them to say. So Yes, you can try that. If you have On Guard, you can try the same thing. There may be some stuff trying to set up in there, especially if you've taken a medicine in those gut microbes and stuff like that, those digestive microbes that your digestion starts in your mouth. So they can sometimes get reduced, especially if it's a medicine designed to mainly be absorbed through the upper digestive tract, which is from the mouth to the stomach. Once it enters the jejunum and into the small intestine and stuff like that, it starts to be more of a lower intestine thing. So.
Did that answer your question?
Yeah. I only took Tylenol,
Okay.
so, you know.
Okay, well, you may want to, if it's only been Tylenol that you took, you probably want to do something to support your liver a little bit, because the liver had to process it, and it's having to do double duty with the baby, so a little liver support wouldn't hurt anyway. So a few oils can assist the liver's natural functions. Anything else? See, the teacher's the only one that did homework. We're crying out loud, people. Well, all right then. As far as anything else going on, I don't have anything else going on. When it comes to different things that you have questions or comments about, even if it's something that just pops into your head, and people watching can do this too, you can send me that question, and then I can either answer it. I can answer it directly to you, but I can also put the questions and comments into my own mind on what people are tending to talk about. Gut health seems to be a big thing coming up this year, because my mom asked about gut health, and we're going to have a gut health events later on. A lot of people don't realize that your gut health can directly influence your mood. It can influence your mental state, because you have those nerves down in there are some of the most, not compacted, but it is one of the most dense areas. It's your intestines. So there is that.
One other question, you've mentioned this stuff before, but you use the oils in with your best treatment, you do the best technique and all that. But you also do massaging or massage, and what are some of the other techniques and services that you perform?
Okay, so what do we do? The Eden Wellness Alliance mainly focuses on the best technique, because it's the one that is the one that mainly comes up the most for people. There is also, like you mentioned, the essential oils that we use as it's not a legal pharmacy, but we use it instead of trying to prescribe different things for people. There's also the massage therapy that we do. I usually end up doing at least one of those a month or so, simply because some bodies need that. Some bodies need that. But we also have reflexology, and we can do reflexology on the hands or the feet. Some people can't sit down or do different things with the best techniques and stuff like that. Most people will need to lay down for their best treatments, but it is possible for me to kind of work one to where I'm still getting the correct contact points and someone's sitting up, if that becomes an issue. So if someone not come to a massage therapist or someone like me, a life extension specialist, in order to work on their health some, because they can't lay down or get a treatment or do something like that, they think, then we can kind of work around on that. All right then. Well, you guys don't seem to be super talkative today. So we will be, like I mentioned, doing the gut health thing. It will be a full class, and we're not going to just talk about the probiotics and stuff like that. We'll talk about prebiotics and what those are. We'll talk about the connection between the gut and the mind, and the gut and the brain, and we'll see how people might be able to work that. Your diet affects so much of your life that it's really hard to just say, well, gut health isn't important. Gut health is pretty important, because when you go and look at it, if we believe the idea that you are what you eat, then that means that if you eat junk food, you are junk. That's not very nice. That's not very PC to say, but that's how your body will be. If you give it the building blocks that it needs, it will build a strong body. If you give it bad building blocks, it will build malfunctioning systems. That's been demonstrated time and again. So your nutrition is going to make a difference on what you're doing. Like an interesting way to do it and still have the flavors that you want is you can tie in with the Tastefully Simple lady we have here, and she can get you her. For those watching, her, I think it's a Facebook or some link is in the doobly-doo for her. But you can take this because her things are mainly seasoning based that you add to different things, so you can use those with recipes that you might have that you don't normally like, and they might be more beneficial for you, and they can be more helpful. So don't try to box yourself in and say, I've got to eat chicken and rice and nothing else to eat clean. You don't have to do that. There's really, most meats can be found cleanly. Even red meats can be found with the proper amounts of omega-3s versus omega-6s. And that's a whole other discussion in and of itself, the different fats and things like that. So I think I've had my 5 minutes, though.
Yeah.
Okay. I am Adam L. Spain with the Eden Wellness Alliance, health and wellness the way God intended, all natural, non-invasive approaches to your health, wealth, and relationships.
Okay. Next week, and I said last week we will, in the next few weeks, we'll have an election, I guess you could say. We'll put a board back together as far as a directory board. And so next week, come and be prepared to, let's kind of nominate at least 3 people to be on that board. Hopefully we'll have some more folks come in. I'll try to send out emails and Facebook on the CRN Facebook page and stuff, and try to get everybody in here. But we need to do that just as far as the direction of our group and to keep that going. But other than that, I'm sure we'll visit some as before we all leave. But be sure and have a good and productive day, and invite more folks to come to the meeting.